Welcome back for more Vampire Diaries. This is season 3, episode 16, 1912. Okay, we're gonna get some flashbacks. I'm always down for some flashbacks.
You're arresting him for what this nutjob Dr. Fell says?
What?
No, I'm detaining him.
Dr. Fell is the one who shot me.
Because you came at her with a knife.
Yeah, with the knife I had found hidden in her things.
Are we gonna ignore the part where he's one of the killer's victims? I mean, the guy was practically stabbed to death.
I'm being framed here.
Well, that may be so, but I don't have any proof of that.
Well, then we'll find some.
No, just stay out of this, Damon. You getting involved is only gonna make matters worse.
Listen, Liz.
Don't make me put you in that cell with him.
What the fuck?
Can't keep up.
Lady, you can't outrun your problems. Oh, it looks like you're gonna try. I talked to Bonnie.
What did she say?
They're at her mom's house. Abby's gonna complete the transition.
Damon turned her mom into a vampire to save my life. It's absolutely my fault.
No, it's not.
You're gonna make me run more, aren't you?
I love that they're jogging together.
Rick's fine. Sheriff wants me to stay out of it.
But you're not going to, are you?
Seems just as good a plan as any.
Your friend's in jail for murder. You have to do something.
Well, I guess I could rip out Dr. False Accusation's throat. Maybe her tongue. You know, I could chew it up in little tiny pieces and feed it to the squirrels.
Stop it, Damon.
Guess me staying out of it suddenly sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
Okay, now you're just being mean.
I mean, you hate me.
Yeah.
The Earth is back on its axis.
He's being a
You know,
dick
if you
on
keep
purpose.
pushing people away, you're gonna end up alone.
Dear Diary, a chipmunk asked me my name today. I told him it was Joe. That lie will haunt me forever. What do you want? I was hoping we could hang. You know, a little brother bonding. I mean, I know we don't actually hang out. We team up. We join forces. We activate our Wonder Twin powers.
What are you doing?
Digging up clues.
Is that Stefan's old journal?
It feels strange to be home again after so long away.
That's
I thought I
so
would
cool.
never return. Certainly not for a funeral. I was in Jonathan Gilbert.
My late grandfather. Did you know him?
Cross paths.
Is that the one he killed?
Have you been eating the relatives again?
Damon,
It's been a long time, brother.
it's been almost 50 years.
You made me become a vampire, and now I walk the world alone, drinking other people's blood.
Any chance you took it all out on our nephew, Zachariah?
If I'm not mistaken, you were the one who killed our family members.
Yeah.
Grandfather, rest in peace.
Not like that anymore, Damon.
Well, congratulations, Stefan. But if you'll excuse me, I'd like to live out my eternal existence as far away from you as possible.
This is so interesting.
Putting blood cold turkey after a rip revenge is not the best approach. Every time you play that all or nothing game, you eventually leave a trail of bodies. So I'm thinking now's a good time to pay our old friend Moderation a visit.
Yeah, I was gonna comment on that. That he shouldn't be quitting cold turkey.
She said you were a witness to her fight with Brian Walters.
So what are you saying? I was defending her honor? I barely knew her then.
She
can't
said she also
really
told you Bill
suspect
threatened to
him.
report her to the medical board for giving him vampire blood.
No, she didn't.
A 2 a.m. call on the night he was killed? I pulled your records. Well, do you have an alibi for the night Brian Walters was killed?
I was there the night of the bridge fundraiser, okay? Until midnight. You saw me there.
Time of death was between 1 and 3 a.m.
I wonder if it somehow was him.
You took pity on a borderline alcoholic vampire hunter, and you never even thought to look any deeper. How could you do this to him? You date vampires, Elena. It shouldn't come as a shock to learn that your guardian is a murderer.
Wow, nice job.
I'll add breaking and entering to the list of life favors you owe me. And you're sure it's her we should be investigating?
I know him, Matt. He's innocent.
I don't know. Maybe they need to investigate Alaric. Yeah, I've been saying that he's been weird.
Why are you so grumpy?
He's on a master cleanse. Trying to be a better man and all.
You know, you were a lot more fun in the 20s.
Don't rile him up. He's testing when he's being self-righteous.
I'm not being self-righteous, Damon. I'm just not interested in slaughtering innocent human beings anymore.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. My mistake.
A woman isn't just for food. She's for pleasure.
I do not need a woman for pleasure. I'm spoken for.
We are all spoken for, in some way. But what is being a vampire if not relishing in the pleasure of it?
So is she kind of the anti-Lexi?
Admit you're jonesing.
Damon, I'm not having it. Okay, fine. I'm freaking out. I'm ready to eat the entire waitstaff. Why do you need to hear me say it?
Because I'm feeling a little self-righteous, too.
Yeah, why can't he admit it? Of course he is. Like, of course he would be feeling that way.
Oh my God.
You broke the law.
But we found something that clears Alaric. It gives him an alibi in the Brian Walters murder.
You mean this?
What is that?
A letter from the county coroner's office correcting the error in the time of death of Brian Walters. Meredith Fell received it today. She brought it to me several hours ago, full of apologies for accusing an innocent man.
So he doesn't want to drink human blood.
Ah, he's an eternally guilty conscience.
Funny. When I knew him in the 20s, he didn't have any conscience at all. It's one of the things I liked most about him. Can't possibly think he can survive without feeding.
Oh, on the contrary.
Stop. Stop.
Sorry, brother. It's dinner time. Have a bite.
What are you doing?
Tough love, Stefan. You're not gonna survive this cold turkey thing. You never do.
I mean, you could just give the guy a blood bag.
I snatched, you eat, I'll erase. Hell, I'll even heal her for you when it's over.
Why are you doing this? You know what blood does to me.
Because you let it control you. You always have. I'm just here to help you learn how to fight it. All right, that's enough. Come on. You're gonna bleed her dry. You're gonna drain her dry. Come on. Enough. Hey, you wanna fight hunger? You wanna fight me?
Oops. Bad timing. Well, he just needs a little bit more practice.
That's gonna take a little time. Stop. Wait, okay, Stefan.
Aww. He really is trying to help.
After my parents died, there was something about being with Stefan that just felt safe.
Safe? Elena, he's a vampire.
I know, believe me, just saying it out loud, it sounds crazy.
And Damon?
Damon just sort of snuck up on me. He got under my skin, and no matter what I do, I can't shake him.
I got you something.
Matt has been so great
The journal?
lately.
It's your family's. You should have it. Meredith and that idiot deputy were too busy questioning you to give a damn about me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Give him a hug. Oh. They love their little family.
I know it may not seem like it, but you did really well tonight. And before you know it, you're gonna be the king of moderation.
Why do you even care, huh? The whole brother bonding thing. Getting Elena to hate you. Why you feel guilty because you kissed her, is that it, Damon? Because you can stop. Go back to hating me. It was a lot easier.
Can you for 1 minute actually believe that I'm trying to help you?
I don't need your help.
Oh, what an ass!
Her. She's the one.
I don't do that anymore.
But you can, Stefan. We can. Let the past be the past. Have a drink with me, brother.
Well, He really does have a problem, doesn't he?
You just need to learn when to stop.
I can help you.
I don't need your help.
Whenever you go too far, I will be there to pull you back. Every second, every day, till you don't need me.
Oh.
I'm the one who's supposed to look after you, even if I suck at it.
Okay, well, how about we just agree to take care of each other then?
Yes.
Deal.
I would know if I were killing people.
Would you? You wear a ring that lets you cheat death, Rick. How many times can you die before it changes you?
So, did the ring, like, does the ring drive people crazy?
Rick, I think she's right.
I knew he wasn't right. I knew something had been off with him. I've been saying that all this time. Okay, so that was a pretty interesting episode. I enjoyed the parallels between the flashbacks and present time. But I guess we should start with Alaric because that was kind of the big bombshell. So it seems, if I'm understanding correctly, it seems that being resurrected a bunch of times can kind of make you go crazy, which makes sense. And, you know, I can't remember what episode that was. The one where he was hit by the car, and then when he came back, like his ring wasn't working properly, and then when he came back, he was weird. Yeah, and ever since then, I've been saying that Alaric's been off, and then nothing came of it, so I was like, well, am I making it up? Like, am I reading something that isn't there? And that's what I started to suspect, that I was just reading into it something that wasn't there. So I stopped mentioning it, but he has been weird. So at least I was reading into it accurately, I guess. So, and then of course the other, like the main thing, in this episode was Damon trying to help Stefan, which I loved with my whole heart. I love their weird ass relationship. I just wish that Stefan didn't have to resist it so much. And why does he? Does he think that he can't be helped? Does he not want help? You know, is it like self-loathing? Is that the problem? Because he let Lexi help him. So why wouldn't he let Damon? Is it because of the guilt that he feels for forcing Damon to turn? I don't really get it. And there were a lot of nice moments. Like Damon was trying so hard and it was so sweet, and then Stefan was just being an ass, and it was annoying me. It was just pissing me off because, you know, Damon's heart was in the right place, and Stefan really is messed up. He has a serious problem, and he needs to learn. You know, with everything that Lexi did for him, I don't think she did the right thing. I mean, I think her heart was in the right place, but Stefan does need to learn moderation. He needs to be able to control himself. And so, I mean, I just love that Damon said that he was going to be there for him and until he didn't need him anymore. I just love it so much. He's such a good brother. I love him. And, you know, Stefan kept wanting to make it about Elena, but it had nothing to do with Elena. It's not about her. It's about him and the fact that he needs help. And Damon loves him and he wants to help him. You know, it doesn't have anything to do with Elena. Speaking of, are they trying to make us think, like, okay, first of all, Matt was wonderful. And I've really been enjoying Matt in this last, maybe this whole season. I don't know. Certainly the last handful of times we've seen him, they're actually, they've found a place for him that makes sense. And so I really enjoy it. I loved that he and Elena were jogging together in the beginning, and then they broke into Meredith's apartment together. It was great. Perfect. But then there was like this moment between them when they were in the little closet or the cubby or whatever at Meredith's place. And I was like, was that like a thing? Was that like a moment? But I didn't even say anything. I just kind of brushed it off because I was like, no, right? And then at the end, you know, he makes it clear that he's not over her, which feels like it came out of nowhere. And I'm wondering if they, being the writers, if they want us to believe that Elena might choose a human option. You know, she walks in, oh, damn it. I've only got 4 minutes left on my SD card. All right. You know, she walks in on the whole fiasco with, you know, the brothers sharing a drink. And, you know, she walks in on that and she's upset by what's going on because, yeah, it looks bad. And so then they have this moment with Matt and it's like, are we supposed to think that she might go for him and you know, do away with the, like, you know, quit the vampires? First of all, like, if she doesn't want to be with one of the Salvatores, she can just be on her own. Why do this thing with Matt? I don't know. I didn't like it. It felt like it came out of nowhere. It felt kind of forced. I just want them to be good friends. And I was really enjoying, you know, I love childhood best friends. That's like one of my favorite tropes in fiction. So I was just really enjoying them being friends, and I don't want it to be weird, and I certainly wouldn't want her to get back together with him because, you know, it's going to be temporary anyway. And I didn't care for that. Oh, and the only other thing that I didn't care for in this episode is Rebecca felt really shoehorned in. That's another thing that just didn't work for me. I wanted the brothers to just be on their own, and she was just kind of in the way the whole time. Now it worked out, like in the scene in the alley, but I mean, Damon could have just threatened to kill that woman. Like, he could have been just like, I'm going to drain her if you don't have a drink. So we really didn't need Rebecca, but she could have just shown up for that scene and not been in the bar because she felt like an intrusion. So yeah, I just wish that the brothers were on their own. So that didn't really work for me. But yeah, I gotta wrap this up because I got 2 minutes left on my SD card. So anyway, I think that's it. It was a pretty solid episode. It wasn't great. Oh, Sage, she seems like the anti-Lexi, and I'm wondering, I assume we're probably going to see her again. So that was interesting, to just be introduced to yet another vampire. But yeah, I guess that's about it. It was a pretty solid episode. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I do always love a good flashback. I wish they could get Damon's hair right in a flashback because I feel like Stefan's hair usually looks pretty good, but Damon's hair is just kind of ridiculous in all the flashbacks, no matter what the time period. So anyway, I guess that's it. That's all I've got for now. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!